can fuck with a rock star. Yeah, yeah. Not just a pop star. Yeah. Riding some four cars.
Bout. Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Verified J. We got the gang up in the building. Welcome back to another episode of Real Life Podcast. You already know it's your host, Verified J, up in the building. Then of course we got co-host Joe up in the building.
Yo.
Boo. Then we got Xander up in the building.
Yo.
Yes sir, yes sir. First of all, I seen what y'all see. What happened was my mom called me, right? And I was going to talk about one of y'all's topics because y'all brought up the whole Cam Newton thing. And then my mom called before I started recording, and we accidentally got into it before I started recording. So I'm sorry you missed the whole segment. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? At the end of the day, Joe feels like his statement isn't commendable. I don't think the nigga should be trying to get canceled for the shit. I think women just have too many sets of double standards. That was just another prime case of double standard. Because you can't tell women anything or else they get upset about something.
Stop it. Stop it.
That's
now.
what it is.
Stop it.
That's what it is.
Stop it.
That's what it is.
You gotta stop.
That's what it is.
You gotta stop. You just sound like a typical nigga at this point.
That's what it is, bro. You can't
Stop.
tell women nothing, bro.
Stop.
What can you tell women, dog?
Stop.
What? So tell me. Get out your pen and pencil and tell me what you can tell women, dog.
Women are gonna feel themselves, period, point blank.
So what can you tell women, bro? That's acceptable, bro.
But don't say it like that. Don't say it like they're just close-minded. They're not.
Okay, so not all women are, but about 87% are.
Because a girl can get over here and be like, niggas ain't shit.
And they aren't, bro. I agree 100%,
niggas
bro.
aren't
What am I
shit.
finna combat that with?
Are you aren't shit, nigga? You ain't shit? You're not shit.
No, I'm the 3% that is, bro. What?
Okay then.
What are you talking about?
Okay then. So you can't speak for all women generally.
That's all. Like I said, most.
Generally, I got you.
You know, I'll give the other 13%. Shout out to y'all because y'all are gifted. Everybody
13%?
else.
You gotta put it up a little bit higher. You would say 20%.
20%. All right, 20%.
Yeah,
We'll get a good
I
20%. 20% of
It's-
y'all gifted. You feel me?
It's a lot more good ones than bad ones, but the good ones been hurt, so they sheltered. But anyway, like I was saying, it's not commendable because, oh Lord, y'all making me. But we really had this whole conversation all off the pod.
Like I said, I apologize. I didn't hit record. Bro.
I was getting in my duff for real. Cause this nigga thought he was gonna pull up the clip and then we was gonna agree. But I generally didn't agree with what Cam Newton said. For it to come out of Cam Newton's mouth, okay, Cam Newton can say that. Cause basically what he was saying was, you gotta hear the clip. You gotta play the clip. We gotta play the clip.
We gotta play the clip.
You can replay the clip.
We gotta play the clip.
You gotta replay the clip. Cause once you play the clip, I can break it down. But for me to just talk about it is, so
Off the top.
yeah. So play the clip. We're gonna recap what we spent like a damn near a whole hour basically.
Bro, like they're literally talking about Cam Newton degrades women. Is he degrading women? Am I tripping? Bro, he's not degrading women. They're dragging this
Stop
so
talking.
hard,
Play
bro.
the clip.
Oh my
Play the
god,
clip.
bro.
Play the
Hold
clip.
on,
Stop
I gotta add because I'm not rich enough to have YouTube.
YouTube Premium.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Play the clip.
You feel me?
Don't say nothing until the clip is played.
You got an ad, man.
Yeah, bro. I got a 15-second
We're not
ad
getting
that I
paid
can't
for
skip,
it.
bro.
Girl, I'm not bad. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Cam Newton, the man who certainly tries to look the part every time he's in public, had some hateful comments on a hateful network.
And it's a lot of women who are bad. And I say in a way, not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Mm-hmm. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs.
On the show, $1 million worth of game.
First thing that I didn't agree with. That's the first thing I didn't agree with. Okay. Not every man, this coming out of Cam Newton's mouth is, okay, boom, he's the breadwinner in all him circumstances. I don't think any girl that he been with made more money than him. So he's the breadwinner. Okay, boom, boom, wow. But every man can't say this. for you to want a woman to cater to your needs, you gotta cater to her needs. You gotta be that backbone that she needs. You gotta be providing some and then some for you to be wanting her to cater to you and be for you and be by your side, kind of like a puppy. No, if you're not providing this, that, and the third for her, why she gotta do this, that, and the third for you?
So I feel like that's
It's
what I
not-
feel like we're like getting there, but we're splitting paths because that's not my definition of catering to my needs. For me, if I'm asking somebody to cater to my needs, that's when I'm down. You just pat me on the back real quick and tell me I'm gonna be okay when I'm going through
He
it.
did not say that.
But we don't know what he means because that's just what he said. We don't know what he means. He didn't say he wanted somebody to be by his side.
Let the clip play. He literally explains what he means by catering to him.
That's
Play the clip.
all right.
Kid
literally
goes
explains
off the
what he
deep
says.
end.
And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like I'm a boss, like I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Ah, yes, because have no fear, women around the
Pause. Today, everything is 50-50.
But he never said what he meant. Playing in the clip, he never said what he meant by
If you play
catering to his
that
needs.
first clip that you played, it was all the way through without chopping, and without the chorus. But it's 50-50 nowadays. What you want put? Every dude can't. Like I said, it's not commendable because every dude can't get behind it. Alex can't get behind it. You said you had a situation where you was providing for a girl and the girl didn't even give, couldn't even meet you 50 halfway, you know what I'm saying? So it just probably hit a little bit more for you. But from me and Alex's standpoint,
I just don't feel like it's a crazy. I don't feel like it's a crazy statement that he said.
for you,
But I don't think it's
And
crazy.
for
I don't feel like
him.
it's crazy in general. I don't feel like that's crazy for you to ask for. Cause say this is what you aspire to do. You're not in a position right now, but that's what you want to end up doing. You want to provide for your household, whoop-de-whoop. No matter how much money you end up making, no matter what kind of crib you end up in, that is your end goal. So when you say you look for a woman, whether it's now or in the future, that is what you plan to do. That's not crazy to me. That's not a crazy set of expectations for you to set.
he want a traditional woman and a woman want a traditional man. But if a woman come up here and say, "Oh, I want my man to provide for me, take care of me, take this, that, and the third, be the provider that if y'all religious, go by the book, be the provider that the book says my man's supposed to be," y'all gonna call her, she a gold digger, she a this, that, and the third.
Literally
the thing is,
But he could come and say, "I want a traditional woman," and or a woman to be submissive to me, to serve me, and to cater me. And that's okay, cool. Every man, yeah, I want a woman. But you're not being that man. You're not providing for her.
Which is what I was gonna say. In order for any women to say they want a traditional man, that traditional man also has to be getting the traditional woman. It has to go back and forth.
It has to be both ways. But for him to say, he's a traditional in his eyes. He's a traditional man because he's making the money. He's the breadwinner. He's the backbone. He's catering her needs. She don't have to break a sweat. Most likely, messing with him, she don't have to break a sweat. He's good. He got everything. You want this? Got it. Boom. You ain't ever got to financially struggle. He's the traditional man. So it makes sense that he's want a traditional woman. That's what I said. The statement coming from his mouth is not that crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. I see why. But it's not commendable because every man is not a traditional man. So you're not a traditional man, but you want a traditional woman. You want a woman that over here basically, not necessarily slave for you, but slave for you. And you're doing the bare minimum. If a relationship is 50-50, she gonna have some say so, and you gonna have some say so. You're not going to control because you're not the man. You're not the breadwinner. You're not that traditional man.
I still think y'all are going off of these. Y'all are going off these narratives.
He does say though that men should start being what men are though.
No, he said man should stop taking the bullshit and taking the da.
That's not what he said. He
No,
said men need to be men.
Yeah, he says men need to be men.
And stop.
Basically saying y'all need to be.
No, he said stop being fake on the internet. He said stop impersonating what you're not.
Most guys pretend to be that guy, to be that breadwinner.
Okay, look. But then he was also saying, the other clip played it better. He was also kind of saying, like, men need to play their role. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Not flexing, boom, boom, but men need to also play their role when it comes to women. Which means to be like that alpha male, what he was trying to say in so many words.
He literally just said stop being phony. He was like, stop that sucker shit. That sucker shit ain't it, or something like that. And then he was like, oh, what's sucker shit? He was like, oh, when you go on social media and you... Basically, when he was talking about, you know, the women, what he sees in the women and the bad female and all that other stuff. He said bad females go on the internet and they fake the part or whatever and don't really do it. But there are some women that are, you know, bad females because they're independent. They really do. They thug thizzle or whatever. He said men need to really be men and play their role. Stop acting like something that they're not. That's what he said.
And then until all men are traditional men, all men cannot get behind the statement. That's why I feel like it's flawed.
I just think it's crazy because it's like, what about the dude that's not making cam money? Again, what about the dude that drives the Toyota Corolla that does provide for his household? Hold on, wait. I'll let you talk. Let me go ahead and do my thug thizzle real quick. The dude that drives the Toyota Corolla that provides for his girl, that provides for the traditional man. So the girl that stays at home and cooks the regular meals, regular meals, and gets taken care of by her man, she's a gold digger, even though homie got a Toyota Corolla? That's a gold digger?
If she's a traditional, if he's a traditional man, she's a traditional woman. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm not saying you have to have cam money to be a traditional man.
But you just said if any girl goes and she says, "Oh, I want a traditional man that can provide for me," yada 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 yada.
Because it done happened before. It done happened before.
If she's talking about, "Oh, I want him to take me out. I want him to take me out on trips," yada 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 yada. No. That's different. That's you finna be like, yo, you reaching gold digger.
No, look,
I want him to take me on shopping sprees.
A lot of women just I done heard a lot before. A lot of women just been like, okay, I want my nigga to be financially stable. I want my nigga to be able to take care of me and then some. And
that's not crazy. That's not a crazy
statement. But then you have those niggas that are not pushing P. That are not pushing P. Ain't gonna be like, oh, bro, yo, she want a nigga for her money. No, and in her eyes, that is a traditional man. And if for people who are religious, if you go by a Bible, what the man does, provide for his household, provide for his women. So for her to want her for you to be financially stable, for you to be able to take care of her offspring, and then some of her needs, it boom boom boom. But most men that are not. I'm trying to word this right. But most men that are not like just up to date, they're gonna be like, oh my god, she's a gold digger. Because I done seen it before. I done seen it before. Right, yeah. But he can say, I want a woman to be submissive to me, to cook for me, to do this for me, and then learn to know how to be quiet and follow behind me. He can say this, and then y'all expect there to be no back talk. No, women feel like it's kind of like, yo, that's kind of fucked up. Because if I say I want a nigga with some money and be able to provide for me, y'all gonna be
but that's different. That's different. A girl that says she wants a nigga with money compared to a nigga who can take care of her are two completely different things.
They're basically the same.
No, they're not. They're two whole different things.
Hold up. No, wait. Here's the thing. All right. Here's the thing. So, I get what you're saying with the whole,
I want my nigga to be.
It looks wrong when the women.
I want my nigga to be financially stable to be able to take care of me. Don't mean you gotta be rich.
Where I think
you gotta be financially stable to take care of me.
Where I think
if you want me,
hold on, wait. First of all, we gotta tone it down a little bit because Byron is sleeping in the room.
Because if you want me to be in the house, if I was a girl, if you want me to be in the house cooking and slaving and doing all of this and taking out the kids, bitch, you better be paying all the bills, and bitch, you better be taking care of my needs.
Where he came off wrong is. I think he should have worded it more as in...
And that's just point blank.
Since he sees himself as a traditional man, he wants a traditional woman. But he should have also said it as in, the traditional woman should be the one asking for traditional men. He kind of comes off kind of bad because he says boss chick. In my eyes, if you're an independent woman, bad bitch, and you're asking for a traditional man, you're not being a traditional woman. So you shouldn't get a traditional man. I think it should go both ways. For a traditional man to want a traditional woman, he should be playing that role. For a traditional woman to be wanting a traditional man, she should be playing her role. So unless she's playing her role, it's going to look wrong when she says it.
Yeah, but
which is like, if a certain person tells me, like if a certain girl's like, oh, I want a traditional man, you know, someone that's providing, and I see, okay, well, she's a traditional woman. She cooks. She does her thing.
She makes sure at
the end of the day,
she makes sure at the end of the day I'm straight.
She's not gold digging.
Right.
She just wants what most men are technically raised to be, a traditional man. Provide for your household. I think the way he worded it is what didn't come across correctly. Is he kind of made it seem like, just shut the fuck up. Like,
but that's not what he said. He said
his
gotta know.
Wording wasn't
he said
good.
Know when to be quiet. Even you said the same thing. He was like, you were like, oh, he wants a girl to learn how to shut the fuck up. It's not how to shut the fuck up. It's learn when to, like, the appropriate scenario, when to be quiet.
But if
wording is everything.
If the relationship is 50-50, okay, I'm gonna expect her to have her opinion. Don't matter.
But it's just like you said. Hold on, wait, Joe. Hold on. Did you not say, okay, we argue, we both get our points across, you got it. If you want to keep dragging it, then you got it. Hold on, wait, let me finish. Hold on. If you want to go with that mindset, okay, so I already said what I need to say. I made my point. Boom. I feel how I feel. You did the same thing. Vice versa. Boom, boom. So they shouldn't be trying to drag it out then. They should know when to be quiet. It's over. There's no need to drag it. If they got it, like you said, and it should be over, both y'all made y'all points, then there should be no reason why she keeps on going, yada, 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 yada. And same thing for you. There should be no need for you to keep going and yada, 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 yada. If y'all both got it, both made your points, y'all both know when to be quiet.
If she gonna keep on going, she gonna keep on going. Cool.
I mean, yeah,
I don't.
To me,
is that not you? Hold on, wait. Is that not you knowing how to be quiet? When to be quiet?
It's
saying you got it. Is that not knowing how to be quiet?
That's just you walking away from the situation.
Knowing how to be quiet.
That's what that is. You can word it like that, but I walk away from this. If you want to keep going back and forth, you keep going back and forth. I'm not about to argue with you. If you want to have that, you want to hold that over my head, go ahead and hold it over my head. But
is that not knowing? Knowing when to be quiet?
As an adult, and more specifically as a man, you going back and forth with your girl over little things. You shouldn't be doing that.
So can we answer my question? Is that you knowing how to be quiet, when to be quiet? You see your girl keeps going, you say, all right, you got it, babe. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to shut the fuck up. You got it. And you walk away. Is that not you knowing when to shut the fuck up? So you can stop with the headache and you walk away from the argument.
That's you knowing how to walk away. You know how to
I think it's just you being a bigger person at that point, though. You're just avoiding.
But it's the same. Is it not the same? Is me wording that not the same shit? That's what I'm asking you. Is what I just said and what he just said not similar? Is it not the same thing? Or am I speaking Spanish and he's speaking English?
No, but the way he worded knowing to be quiet is like, I say something, that's how it is, that's how it go. No back talk.
So if I'm hold on, wait.
Room for no back talk. That's how I interpret. Look, I'm gonna tell you. When he said that, that's how I know how to be quiet. Okay, I say what I say. It's no back talk. It should be need no back talk. I said this how we gonna do it. This how we gonna do it. It's no back talk from you. That's how I felt.
So is that not the same thing in an argument? When you're arguing, are you not talking back to get your point across to argue?
No, look. So me and you arguing, right? That's like, okay, me. I argue with you. And I expect for you not to, no back talk. Because what I say gonna go. What I said is gonna go. No back talk. Done.
No, it's not. In an argument.
That's what I interpret when he said, know how to be quiet. If I say, we doing this, know how to be quiet. That's no back talk. Because whatever you say is not going to flaw what we're going to do. We're going to still do it. No back talk. That's how I interpret it.
You're still saying know how to be quiet. It's no when. Wording is everything.
Did I not? What he said and how I interpret it, I was like, okay, we're going to do this. You have no say. You You have no say. You have no say. You have no. You can't even argue with me because we're gonna do it regardless. No back talk. That's why. But that's why I took it. That's how I took it, and that's probably how other women took it. Like no back talk. Like nigga, what?
The way
nigga, if I'm in this relationship and I'm providing just as much as you, bitch, I'ma talk.
But it's not about a relationship. It could be me and you could be going back and forth, having a debate. It could be a debate back and forth, whatever the fuck we're arguing about. If I go and I say something, and you're just tired of, whether you're tired of the argument,
that's being able to walk away.
You see, it's the same shit. Let me finish, Joe, because you don't listen very well. Anyways, if we go back and forth, and either I'm not hearing your points, you're like, all right, this nigga not hearing my points, yada, 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 or you're just plain out, you're done. You ain't trying to argue no more. You ain't trying to argue. You see it all the time in sports talk shows. Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith, and whoever else is on ESPN now because Max Kellerman left. Whenever you go and I say something, and then that's it. And you're like, all right, I'm not finna try to make my point no more. I'm not finna go and do this with you. You got it. I'ma just be quiet. I'ma end it. That's it. That's you knowing when to be quiet because you don't want to keep going back and forth no more. Mm-hmm. You see that I'm not understanding or hearing what you gotta say. So you know when to be quiet, and you walk away. It's the same thing. Knowing when to be quiet and knowing how to be the bigger person and walking away is just about the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Because you're not hearing I'm not hearing what you're saying. You see that. Because I keep going back and forth with you. And you're like, all right, I see it. We keep going. We keep beating around the bush, going in circles and circles and circles. He's not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not hearing what he's saying. So I'm just not going, no, we're not going to do this no more. So you say you got it.
Did you see how it could be interpreted the way he said it in a different way? Knows how to be quiet, no back talk. I say something, it's going to go. No back talk.
He said knows how to be quiet. You say it every time. You're
knows
so
how to be quiet.
You're
no back talk.
But that's knowing how to be quiet. That's like obedience. Like you listen to what the fuck I say. You know when to be quiet. Knowing when, like situational, knowing when
go back to
quiet
what you just said.
And listen.
Go back to what you just said.
That's not what Cam said though. Cam said know when to be quiet. Know when it's appropriate to be quiet. Not know how to be quiet. Like listen to what the fuck I gotta say. You not finna say nothing. You have no input.
It's
two whole different things.
He said when or how.
At that point, he should have gone into death. If he said, like, if it's like knowing when to be quiet, he should have gone into death and explained it more.
Okay,
and that's why I'm getting into depth as the what I'm saying.
Interpret it wrong, because like if you say, because if I say like know how, you're gonna see it as I'm telling you to obey me. If I'm telling you know when, it's more like I'm telling you, okay, we're at a family gathering. This isn't the area to, start debate, going into an argument, and being public about it.
Still
handle the matter in private.
Still kind of the obeying factor in there, but keep going. Keep going.
So if I walk up to you and I'm stern with you, right? I'm stern with you and I'm really upset with you, and I say, Joe, you need to learn how to fucking listen. You finna take a lot more offense rather than I say, yo, Joe, you need to learn when to listen, dog. Like you need to learn when to listen.
What did he say? He said how or when?
I just said both. I said, what are you going to take more offense to? If I tell you need to learn how to listen or you need to learn when to listen? You finna say, nigga,
both are just...
But which is going to make...
You need to tell me when or... Like you commanded me. You need to tell me
I'm not commanding you if I say when. Because if I say when, you don't have to. Because when... It's the appropriate situation, but you don't have to. If I'm telling you how, I'm directly telling you. You could be like, nigga, like, what the fuck did you just say to me, nigga? How to listen, bro? Like, what? You telling me I don't know how to listen? Like, that's how I would take that. Because you're telling me...
That's how people probably took it. That's how they took it.
Cam didn't say how. He said when. It's situational. It's two whole different...
I don't remember.
I'm going to play the clip. You're so set on this how shit... He said when.
The conversation was better when it was off camera. I went and I did what I had to do.
Doing that, I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Cam Newton, the man who certainly tried
Shut the fuck
to
up.
degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Mm-hmm. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs.
On the show, $1 Million.
Cater to a man's needs.
But you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Ah,
yes,
when to be
because
quiet.
You said
Because
when.
when to be quiet and know how to let a man lead.
When to be quiet. That's situation.
And know how I'm supposed to follow behind you in
But,
his,
okay,
in his
okay,
situation.
and
I'm going to follow behind you. You're the breadwinner.
As him seeing himself as a traditional man,
I'm gonna follow behind you.
You should know how to.
But every nigga
let
can't
him
say know when to listen and follow behind me. You can't say that because you're not that nigga. Period.
So what's your definition of follow behind me then? What is your definition of follow behind me? Because we obviously have two different perspectives on everything that he just said. And I can tell by how hard you are giving premium suck to all the women out there.
I'm not.
You're not standing up for us, bruh.
I'm not.
You're making us look bad.
Okay, cause sometimes niggas just say stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying
Look,
anything stupid. I don't feel like anything that he just said is stupid.
Pause. If we were let you, if we would let you jump on this bitch how you wanted to jump on this bitch, you probably would have said some very 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 head turning things, right? But niggas just say anything, bro. Nigga, just like. Okay, I'm not gonna be out here and I'm not saying I'm kissing a woman foot, right? I don't got nothing to prove to y'all niggas out here. I don't really give a fuck who's watching, who cares, boom, 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 boom. But having female friends, I have conversations like this at school all the time. Having females, having friends that are women, they tell me things all the time like, bro, niggas just talk, bro. This one girl said, bro, niggas really shouldn't even have podcasts, and I was like, why not? It's like, because niggas just say the same thing just to say the same thing just to say the same thing. And we literally, as we're speaking right now, we're saying the same thing just to say the same thing just to say the same thing just to say the same thing. As we're speaking right now. We just said the same thing like 5 different damn times to come to the same conclusion to do the same thing. Niggas say stupid shit. Niggas will always say stupid shit. Niggas don't think.
But
Period.
I feel like that's everyone. You say that.
Period.
You say
Yes,
that
everybody, but it's... Niggas will hop on a podcast and say some outrageous shit before
and
a
women
woman
don't do the same. Bro, I'm
on
YouTube.
I've
seen
a lot.
Before women do
Women
it.
be talking out of pocket, bro.
And then pause. And then when they sat me down and took this, I went back and go listen to a couple of podcasts that we did. I was like, they're kind of right. I'm like, we said the same thing just to say the same thing just to say the same thing.
But I mean, what is a podcast?
We talk our shit on the podcast. That's what the point of a podcast is. We're gonna talk our shit. We're gonna talk our shit regardless whether you like it or not. And if we say the same thing 6,000 times, bitch, you're gonna listen because we're talking about it.
Yeah,
period. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm just saying they be right. They be right. Cause okay, then she's like, I was like, okay, give me an example, right? She didn't say nothing about our podcast. She said our podcast is pretty cool, but then I going back to go listen. I caught a couple things. I'm like, okay, we are saying the same thing. Just say the same thing. But she has shown me this podcast talking about women shit. This dude said, first of all, this dude right was saying some things. He has other women around him, but he has other women around him that's going to agree with him, not argue with him. I think the point of a podcast is to do it like we're doing now.
Yeah,
to
like
argue with
debate.
each other.
Yeah,
if you're not arguing with each other on the podcast,
there's something wrong.
What the fuck is your podcast for? Period. Right. So we're over here. We're over here. The dude said, I don't think women should have your girl having Instagram is like cheating. That's a form of cheating. Or when women shouldn't have Instagram unless you're making money off it, or like you're selling pictures or some shit. Nigga, you sound stupid as fuck. But you can have an Instagram.
They all agree with that?
And all the women was just agreeing with his shit and sucking his dick.
Well,
he
paid him.
I'm like, nigga, you sound dumb as fuck because I bet your ass have an Instagram. Well, why your Instagram not cheating, right? Yeah. So we say stupid shit. Now, so I understand. You know what I'm saying? And that when we talk about shit like this, it's kind of like, oh, so subliminous because, okay, they're tired of hearing men talk about women and women perspective. That's why I hate it when Lauren's not here. Because Lauren can be like, nigga, y'all sound dumb as fuck. Let me spit some shit. But when she's not here to check us, we're going to continue to say dumb shit because you know why? That's how we think.
Because we see it.
Well,
we've seen it through a guy.
Here's how I see it.
Wait, let me.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you wrap it up.
That's how we think, right? Like when Cam Newton was talking, my mind instantly said, Cam Newton, you was speaking some shit. Now, when I dived into it, and I really replayed what he was saying in my head. I'm like, nigga, that's not the world we live in now. So I was with you. Then you worded it wrong, and then we're not in that world no more. So what you're saying is not commendable for everybody, and for a statement to be commendable, it has to be commendable to a wide
majority of
niggas, and majority of niggas, especially the niggas we know, nigga. Let's talk about Brock from season 1. That nigga's not shit, and I still think he's not shit. So let's talk about most of the niggas that we know in our circle. They're not doing that, right? But then you have niggas like you, right? That take that extra mile and make sure that their woman is good, and make sure you put your woman on your back, and all you expect is a nice little cooked meal. Okay, that's you. You're that traditional man. You're there to be that traditional man. You're making yourself be that traditional man. All you could want is a little dinner or something, right? That's what you expect. You expect a traditional woman because you're a traditional man. Let's talk about Byron. Byron busts his ass, worked 2 jobs, boom, 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 and any girl he has would be happy to be with him because he's providing and making it happen to provide. So all he wants is a little meal. Is that a little hard to ask for? No, but Byron can ask for that because he's a traditional man. That's what I'm saying. It's not. Okay. You can't ask for something and not giving nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not trying to be.
It's not commendable for the majority,
right.
But
I'm not trying to be
you're
on
a traditional man type person,
I'm
you're
not trying.
provider.
I'm not trying to be on the women's side, but shit, we don't have another woman here to argue it in their defense. And I feel like some of this shit he said wrong, he can say it wrong. So I'm there to argue in their defense. Cause I feel like okay, I'm that type of nigga that see when niggas be like, okay, yo, he talking stupid. And Cam wasn't talking stupid because in his predicament,
I think he could have worded it better.
In his predicament, that's what he does, right? He's that traditional man. So in his predicament, he wasn't talking stupid, but he says that he's saying that right now. Other niggas gonna take that, boom, right, and be like, oh, I want this, that, nigga, you're not that.
Yeah. So
you can't have that. And I think that's where the women like, okay, this is where this shit gotta stop, because okay, what he's saying is cool. But you gonna hype other niggas' head up to think this shit is okay.
It's basically like you Cam Newton.
Right.
The same way we be like, girl, you're not Beyonce, so I'm not gonna do this for you.
Just like
it's, nigga, you're not
just
Cam
like
Newton,
women, just like women, all they can have is some pussy. All niggas can have is some dick at sometimes, right?
Yeah.
That's all they can be is some dick, a sex doll to these bitches out here. And the same thing with these niggas. That's the same thing with them. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to go suck the women off, but shit. Sometimes you gotta step back and be like, damn, we do sound stupid as fuck.
Well, it's not even that. I don't think it's an outlandish statement. Now, granted, you got it, because most niggas cannot do what Cam Newton, or like I said, it doesn't even have to be Cam status, because nigga, I drive a Dodge Dart and I can do what Cam, can do for a woman. I can't buy someone a mansion or nothing like that, but I can get bills paid, like I can have a girl chilling if she really want to chill, don't want to work, all that shit. I could do that. So just like for a woman, if I'm having a conversation with a stranger that I don't even know, and I'm like doing a public interview or whatever, and she's like, yo, like all I want is just to get taken care of. Like I want to be a housewife. Like I want to get taken care of. I want to work. I don't think that's an outlandish statement either. Because you said if a woman was to say that, we'd instantly think she was a gold digger. And I said, no, I don't think she would be a gold digger because she said she wants to get taken care of. The only way I think it was a gold digger statement is if she says, I want a nigga that has money.
That can financially take care of me.
No, that's because she sounds too intelligent.
The thing
for her to say, I want someone that's financially stable enough to take care of me, that sounds like housewife material. Now, may she still be a gold digger? Yes. But my first impression is, okay, you want to be a housewife, you just want somebody that can take care of you. The facade could fool me. She could still be a gold digger. But as soon as she says the key word, instead of financial stability, money. I want a nigga that has money. He's got to have money. He's got to have a bag. Instantly, I'm thinking gold digger. My gold digger radar's going off. You're a gold digger. You just said you want a nigga that wants money.
And you want a woman that can cook.
The majority is going to look at it as gold digger.
Yeah, but you want a woman that can
like
cook.
For me,
and they want a nigga with money.
Like I said, I'm gonna look for regardless. Yeah, like you telling me, okay, I want a nigga who has money. I'm gonna look at it as, all right, are you that traditional woman? You want me to have bread? Okay, I got it. Are you cooking for me? Are you cleaning the house? Yes, okay then. You're not wrong for saying it. Could you word it better? Yes. But the majority, let's be realistic, this generation can't wear shit for shit. So you're either gonna hear, "I want money," a nigga with money.
Yeah, but if
or you're gonna hear, "I want a bitch who can cook and clean for me."
So if you,
but the person that makes the statement doesn't show that they're
you want 2 speed dates. You want 2 speed dates, right? Both girls are equally as bad. They both 10s. Both got great personalities, but it comes down to what do you want in a man? What do you want out of me? What do you want out of me? Girl number 1 says, "Oh, I want a nigga that got money." She says that. How you finna take that? How you finna feel? She says, "I want a nigga that got money." How you finna feel about that?
I don't know what the fuck she...
No, she says that. How do you feel? First impression.
Is that her first statement or how?
That's her first statement. The first thing that comes out of her mouth is, "I want a nigga that has money."
I'd be like, got you, and I'm that nigga. But now, what do you bring to the table?
That's not first impression. I don't give a fuck. No counter. None of that shit.
What
is your first? No. What is your first impression? Because we need to get to girl number 2. I need your first impression. Okay, so you said I got it. What about you?
I'm thinking she just wants a nigga with money.
Okay, so girl number 2, you ask the same thing, same set of questions, yada yada yada. She says, "Oh, I just want somebody that's financially stable to be able to take care of me." How are you taking that compared to girl 1 that says, "I want a nigga that has money"?
She worried about it. But how you know her intention is not the same thing?
Did I not just say the facade could trick me and she could still be a gold digger? But the wording, you automatically think gold digger for the girl that says, "I want a nigga that has money," compared to the girl that words it, "Oh, I want a guy that's financially stable to be able to take care of me." That sounds a lot better, more like housewife material than the girl that just says, "I want a nigga that has money." That sounds so much better, so much smoother. My first impression is, dang, well, number 1 gotta go because she said she want a nigga with money, so you gotta go. Get packed up, bye. You can have the best. I could be fumbling my bag. But just because she said that, my first impression is I'm gonna pack up girl 1 because she said she wants a nigga with money. Rather than the girl that said, "I want somebody that's financially stable so she can take care of me." Off of that, I'm like, all right, bet, housewife. You want to be a housewife? I'm financially stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. It's just gonna click for me like that.
But for me, the thing is, I'm going through what questions we went through.
Wait, can we hold
like,
your thought?
honestly.
Are we recording on the laptop?
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. I didn't see no. Keep going, Paul. Go.
Yeah, no. For me, honestly, we're going through the questions, so...
No, I don't give a fuck about none of them questions.
We're
sticking to the fucking question,
like,
and both of them,
me,
the one
for
said...
me, I'm not assuming either of the two are gold digger off the statement. Personally.
That's how you get digged in the hole, because you only get the boom, boom, boom. But in real life...
We just get into the nitty-gritty.
But in real life, you were counting about them questions.
I understand that. But
so
we're in a hypothetical situation.
Me, personally, I'm not going instantly like fucking gold digger. Because we would count.
You just built. But
in that scenario, I'm not.
You just built different.
They both want
Something's
the same
wrong
thing.
With you.
They want the same thing. One said it on a more intellectual level.
Because I feel like.
But.
So does that
not?
So it's the same shit to you.
Most people don't speak in fucking big words. Most people don't speak in big words. Let's be real.
So that's what I'm saying. If she says if she says I want a nigga that can financially be stable to take care of me, that doesn't make you feel more confident in her than the girl that just says I want a nigga with money. That doesn't make you feel any more confident. Because there's something wrong with you. You just can't read the room.
You can't read the room. Because you're both asking me to be the nigga that has money. Because whether you're saying financial stable or money, you want cash is what you want.
I feel like money and financially stable are two different things. A girl that wants a nigga with money, Maseratis, Ferraris, everything like that.
You can say that. That's assuming it. Yeah, you're assuming. That's what I said. Like, I'm not going to assume it because I'm not that nigga driving the Maserati. She probably knows I'm not the nigga driving the Maserati.
Because you can be like, oh, I want a rich nigga and I want a nigga with money. You going to think the rich nigga out. Oh, we sound like, you rich nigga, I want a rich nigga, I want a rich nigga, or I want a nigga with money. Okay, you gonna be like, okay, rich nigga, okay, he got a mansion, he got a this, that, and the third. You gonna be like, nigga with money, okay, he got money.
You gotta remember, the nigga selling drugs could be that nigga with money.
He's still a nigga with money.
But that don't mean he driving the Maserati. You can still have bread and just be working a regular job. You don't have to be the nigga with the
financially
Maserati.
stable. I
But
think
that's
financially stable. I'm thinking regular.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not assuming.
So
that
you
if
think
she
I'm a
says,
nigga that got money, or you think I'm financially stable? Which
you're a
one do you think
nigga
I
with
am?
money and you're
No, I'm not.
financially
Shut
stable.
the fuck up. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Shut the fuck
You're
up.
definitely the first.
You're
You're
definitely
both.
gassing right now.
He's definitely the first one. He's definitely a nigga with money.
You're
He's a
definitely
nigga with
gassing
money,
right now.
and he's financially
Y'all niggas
stable.
is gassing right now.
Because, like I said,
Don't let
I'm
this
not.
nigga fool you. This
I'm not-
nigga with
Y'all niggas
money.
is gassing
I'm
right
not
now.
thinking.
Nigga with money,
I'm
yes.
not thinking that when you say you want the
Yes.
nigga with money, he
And
got the
And
Maserati.
he just
Y'all
happened.
gassing right
He just
now.
happened to be in a good financial statement.
Y'all
But
are-
this
y'all
nigga is a
are
nigga
gassing.
with money. This nigga
Alright.
come from money and
Look,
then
think,
some.
think about it.
This
Think about it.
Have you ever had to
y'all are-
struggle a day in your life?
Y'all
How
are
many?
yeah, I
how many
definitely struggle.
smart? How
No,
many
not
smart
coming
rich
up.
niggas could be driving a fucking Toyota Corolla? A lot of niggas. You ain't gonna know it because they in a Toyota Corolla.
You choose to ride that same broken down that Dodge that you've been riding since you was in fucking high school. You choose to do that, nigga. Don't act like it's because it's in your financial budget. Bitch, you choose to drive that fucking Dodge that's out there. You choose. You can go
That's
ahead
right,
and
that's
get you a little upgrade. But you choose to do that. So don't be out here trying to cap and be out here trying to, I'm just a financial. No, you're a nigga with money. But you also happen to
definitely
be.
gassing right
You
now.
also
They
happen to be
definitely gassing
financially
right now.
stable.
I'm telling
Say
you.
we're wrong.
Bro,
Look,
look,
say
hey,
we're
hold
wrong.
up.
They
Joe,
definitely
Say we're
gassing
wrong.
right now.
Joe, how many
Pause.
niggas have you seen that got money, sell drugs, and they driving a fucking 06 fucking busted down
A
Honda?
1993 Civic. With
They
the
got
back coming
money.
off.
They just didn't fucking buy a new car. Because there's a different thing. You could have money, but if you smart, you know how to spend that money.
See, that's why he didn't say we was wrong, because he know we're right.
The way, like my aunt got money. She financially stable. My mom could be that, but what did my aunt do that my mom didn't do? My aunt bought the house and stayed with her busted ass car that's fucking like 10 years old. My mom upgraded, bought a new car. Now we're set back like 5 years on the house.
So you just made
So
my
you're
statement
going-
compared to somebody that's financially stable compared to somebody with money. Your aunt,
You're the
was
same. You're
financially
the same
stable.
people. It just goes into intellect. You could be that nigga with money.
So
doesn't mean she's
you're
gold
literally
digging.
helping my case.
No, because you're assuming if she says I want a nigga with money, it's instantly gold digging Maserati, shit like that.
But that's what you
But
think.
have-
that's what you
but-
have to think off of
But that's what I
instinct
said.
when you hear that.
In my situation personally, I'm not gonna assume that because to me, I want a nigga with money and a nigga who's financially stable can be the same thing because a nigga with money could be okay, the rich nigga with the Maserati, or a nigga that has money. At the same way as the financially stable nigga could be the nigga driving the Corolla in a regular house, or the nigga with a Maserati in a fucking mansion because he financially stable to afford it. That's what I'm saying. In my situation personally, I'm gonna interpret it like that.
You're just built different. You're gifted.
Because I'm not
gifted.
Look,
Give him a hand, y'all.
The way
This
I
nigga
look at
gifted.
it, nowadays, this generation, it's realistic. Half of the people we know are fucking stupid, low intellect. Last time I had a conversation with big words was Jalen.
And Jalen,
And that's in a serious conversation.
And Jalen,
in a regular conversation, Jalen has the IQ of 2.
Bitch, a 2-year-old.
You're right, yeah.
Goo goo gaga.
So it's like,
That's
that's why I'm
nigga how to tie his shoe correctly.
that's why I interpret the phrasing as in it's the same thing. Because she probably just doesn't want to fucking sound smart because she doesn't think like that compared to this one who she thinks in that way. She thinks on financially stable compared to the one that's just like money. It's the same thing to that.
I guess, bro.
Same way you're
Well,
nigga
that's
with
what I'm
money
not-
and financially stable.
Nah, y'all gassing like shit, boy.
Say we lying. Say we lying.
Y'all gassing like
Say we
shit,
lying.
boy. Y'all
Say
some
we're
cap-
lying.
Y'all some cap stars
I'm just
right
saying,
now.
lying.
I don't think.
Look,
I don't think I have
apologize
my
for
own,
the amount of
I
cap
don't think
that's
I
going
have
on
my
right
own
now.
place with some nice ass shoes and a whole fucking streaming setup. Okay.
Streaming setup, a whole ad flash screen, 5 phones. This nigga got like 5 phones. See, like I said, this nigga don't want a new car because he don't want it.
He don't need the new car,
Right.
so he not even buying it. He know what he doing.
So I apologize for all the cap that's going on right now.
Stop the lies.
Anyways.
You didn't even say we're lying. That's how I know
Alright.
we're speaking the truth.
I can understand your point. I understand what you're saying, but just like you said, the normal person isn't very smart because niggas aren't built different like you and me. So when they usually hear, and even if it's vice versa, even if like dudes sound materialistic or whatever, you know, the girl, you know, might be the breadwinner or whatever, and she might be like, well, this nigga might want to leech off of me or whatever. Like, I feel like if a dude were to be in the same type of deal or whatever, because there are dudes that want to be like that want to be like housewife.
Listen,
like,
dog,
dad.
if I had a
like,
Beyonce top girl, I'd be at home sweeping the floor and vacuuming all day.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Some dudes want to do that and be cooling, and that's alright. You feel me? Like, I'm not finna roast you for wanting to do what you want to do, and that's the main thing. None of us, we ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got a problem with that. We're built different. Yeah. All the girls that be talking about, you know, niggas ain't shit. We're not niggas. We're different. Just want to let you know
niggas ain't
that.
Shit.
You ain't finna. Yeah, they're not. I'm telling you, they're not. But we're built different. We're not niggas. That's what I'm saying. Hey, bro, that's gangy right there. Y'all come for gangy. You know what I'm saying? We finna have some issues. You feel me? So.
I mean that, and I mean you could be someone like you could be someone like Jalen. I mean, Jalen was niggas until he got into his relationship.
But I caught him in 4K on the podcast. That was so funny that I seen that.
That's what I'm saying though. We're just the ones that, you know, we are shit. But you could also be like Jalen where you ain't shit and then you just happen to be the one that you get the girl and now all of a sudden you're like, damn, bro, I was wrong. I ain't one of them goofy niggas. Okay.
So it's like, getting back to the consensus, I don't think either, like, if a girl goes and says something, I don't think it's outlandish. If a dude, like I said, like Cam says that, could he have worded it better? Of course, yes. I feel like y'all both got it when you talked about how he worded it, because he didn't word it the best. I don't think it's cancel worthy. I feel like he just got on the set and he was just talking his shit. Ooh, ah. He wasn't thinking, oh, I might get canceled for this. He wasn't thinking about that. He was just comfortable in his zone, talking about what do I want in a woman. All right, this is what I want.
Don't when they get on the podcast. Continue.
He ain't think. You know, like, oh, I might get canceled for this.
Well, the thing is, I also think is like, because like I said, it's not cancel worthy, but at the same time, since he's Cam Newton, he's looking at Cam Newton perspective, so it makes sense why he said that statement, like the way he said.
Ooh,
but like I said, wording definitely could have been better. But because
the AC on it,
bro, I got the AC on me, but
it's from not on.
It's from all, bro. This is all generated heat.
Shit,
and then you're in a whole hoodie, bro. I know you hot in that bitch.
I don't want to take it off because I'll take it off. You're gonna get a whiff of must. That's gonna hit y'all motherfucking ass. I'm trying to save y'all lives.
But yeah, no, like it's not cancel worthy. I get why people disagree with it, but I don't think it's like ultimate backlash, as in like, oh, Cam Newton's trying to degrade women across the world. Like, this man just said women ain't shit. It's just Cam Newton being Cam Newton. He's giving you his perspective, the way he grew up in the position he's in. Now, if it was some regular dude working his 9 to 5,
regular nigga working at 7-Eleven,
his girl's providing, he has no right to make that statement.
Right, look, and then you got to also say, bro, We missed an important line. What he said. He was also raised by his father,
mother, and grandma,
and grandmother.
Which is why he says he knows what a real woman is.
He was raised by his father and his mother. Unfortunately, I was only raised by my mother and my auntie. So
but you know what a traditional woman is yourself.
Cause I done seen a traditional woman. But my mom also carried the traits of a traditional man.
Which wouldn't be wrong if she played the role of a traditional man either. But that's what I'm saying. Cam Newton being in his position, it's not wrong for him to say it. It's not cancel worthy where you're like, oh my God, he just degraded women across the country.
Yes. But then you gotta think.
It's just, if it's
a lot of niggas also don't have father figures, so they don't know how to be that traditional man. And so they're not taught to be that traditional man. They don't know how to be that traditional man. So you can't ask for a traditional woman if you're not.
That's what I said. If it's someone that's working like a 9 to 5, your girl providing for you,
taking your ass to work,
then yeah, you can't make that statement. You can't agree with that statement. You can't be like, oh, he's spitting facts. But it's the same way. If you're not a traditional woman, you shouldn't really have an issue with that. Because what he's saying is he wants a traditional woman. You independent, you doing your own thug thizzle. Okay, you don't have to agree because you're independent. You're doing your own thing.
You're not looking for a traditional.
You're not looking for the traditional man. Which is what I'm saying.
You looking for a nigga to match your fire.
It's not cancel worthy. It's just wording could have been better, and the general audience isn't gonna agree with it because of how it's coming off. Considering they don't look at what position he's in. This man makes millions to go throw you a football on a football field and call it a day. I'd love that. Most people gotta go to their 9-to-5 job. They gotta go to the office. So to them, they're like, oh, he's disrespecting us. No. He's just seen it as, all right, I'm that dude. I got a mansion. I get millions. You won't even break a fingernail. All I want you to do is cook, clean, and follow behind me. All right, you have that. You have the right to say that.
Because you're in that position.
But the general audience of men, where if you're not in that situation, shut the fuck up. Don't be like, oh, Cam spitting fast, that's why. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Go in your fucking beat down wagon. Go fucking
and that's what I was
work at fucking your gas station 9-to-5, part-time job.
So to conclude, it's not commendable.
I just don't think he should be getting canceled over it.
Not commendable, but it's not cancel worthy.
Like, yeah, again, you got
it's
it.
Not like,
I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think they should be out for his head to cancel him for it.
The clip we played, the video we just played the clip from, is titled Cam Newton Degenerates Women.
Yeah, it was like Cam Newton trying to degrade women or something like that. Like, he's not degrading women. If a regular stranger that was like just cool, regular 9-to-5 or whatever, said that she didn't want to work no more, she was looking for a guy to take care of her, I would not think that was an outlandish statement for her to say that. And she's regular. She's not no supermodel, Beyonce, nothing like that of that caliber to be able to talk her shit, to be like, well, this is what the fuck I've done, so therefore I can sit on my ass. You provide for me because I'm up here. Like, regular, I don't feel like that's an outlandish statement. I don't feel like dudes should be like, oh, you're a gold digger, da-da-da. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
that's how most men will approach that.
Well, that's because niggas ain't shit. Niggas are stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just like
it's not commendable. Because
just like we gave that 20% to women, we've got about 9% of men. 9%. 5%.
5. I say it's always 5.
5% that can really understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this generation, this generation ain't shit. It ain't. And that's coming from someone who.
It's a whole lot of love.
My situation, like I grew up 50-50. Like my dad went from being a traditional man to 50-50. Mm-hmm. And that was through the fact that he tried to help his brothers out, fucked himself up, and like threw away his own business opportunity. Mm-hmm. And now we're 50-50. So if my mom and my dad argue, I'm in the room playing the PS5 because I don't give a fuck. She has the right to fucking speak back.
Because she provided.
Because she's providing what he's providing. But that's what I'm saying. And Cam Newton's not cancel worthy because of his position.
We did all of this to come to the same conclusion.
But that's not what I'm talking about in the argument aspect. Obviously, when it comes to things like financials, decisions on wherever money's about to go, whatever we're about to do, that's completely different rather than a petty argument that doesn't even need to be had, but it happens. Because those petty arguments happen no matter what. They're unavoidable. You're going to argue with somebody or disagree with somebody at some point in time about something stupid. And therefore, you don't have to keep going back and forth about it because it's not that important. So when you stop and decide to get up and walk away, if there's no conclusion, that's knowing when to be quiet. Being the bigger person, as you say. Because there's nothing important at stake. We're not talking about moving money nowhere. We're not talking about, oh, I do this, I bring this to the table, you do that, 50-50, so I'm finna talk back until you hear what I gotta say because it's 50-50. There's no 50-50. It's just a pointless conversation that's being had because a disagreement happened. And you was like, all right, you're not hearing what I got to say. I'm not hearing what you got to say. So that's it. It's dead. I'm just finna dead it. So therefore, it's a trait. Knowing when to shut the fuck up. It's a trait.
Fair, yeah. In Cam Newton's position, it's fair to be like, you gotta know when to. Like in Cam Newton's position, right? You're the traditional man.
But that's not what I'm saying. Y'all keep taking it into that context. I'm not talking about Cam's like, oh, I pay this, I do your nails, da 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 da. I'm talking about Cam goes and he's on Madden and them niggas argue about him being on Madden because she wants to watch BET, the BET Awards.
No, I'm saying like right, Joe's in Cam Newton's position, like he's the traditional man, he's the breadwinner.
But that's not
and
what I'm
his
talking
girl
about.
Goes to argue with him. You have the argument. Do you feel she has the right to continue going?
It's up and it's stuck.
It's up and it's stuck.
That's all I gotta say.
Because they're not arguing about money or nothing like that. It's them arguing about whether Cam's going to keep playing Madden or if she's about to watch the BET Awards. There's no money or none of that important shit involved. If Cam just walks ups and walks away, says, all right, I'm finna dead it. You got it. Go ahead, watch your BET Awards. That's Cam knowing when to shut the fuck up. He deaded it. He let her watch the BET Awards, and he walked away. That's knowing when to shut the fuck up, and vice versa. If she knows Cam ain't finna get off the game, she don't want to argue with his ass no more. She's like, all right, you got it. Go ahead, play your Madden. I'm finna go up in the room, watch BET Awards. That's her knowing when to shut the fuck up, not arguing with Cam no more, because she know Cam not finna get off the game, and she just deads it. Because Cam just gonna keep saying, nah, fuck that. I'm not finna get off Madden. I'm online right now. Fuck that. You can't pause this shit, bro. Nah, bro, fuck that. That's knowing when to shut the fuck up, and you just dead it, and that's it. There's nothing crazy. I don't feel like that's crazy. I feel like it's a trait. You just know when to, because some people can't do it. Some people have the irk to just keep going, and they have to be right. They have to have the last word. They have to, because I know people. I'm not finna go, I'm not finna put anybody on blast, you know. But I literally have a family member that gave birth to me that is like that. I witnessed it for 18 years.
I'm not gonna put
I'm not gonna put nobody on blast. My little
my birth giver. Yeah. But
I
mean, to be fair, I mean, there's also times where they kind of want their point to be validated, and since we are able to ignore it, they gonna keep going because we ain't validate that shit. Is it annoying, intolerable? Yes. Is there much you can do about it?
But
no.
But that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is it's a trait. It's not about.
An argument ends when both sides are acknowledged. When one side is not feeling like they're acknowledged, they're going to keep going because they feel like their side is not acknowledged. That's why people argue, because they want you to acknowledge their side and you want them to acknowledge your side. And then when the argument ends, we ended on a middle ground. Like, okay, I see what you say. I see what you say. I see how you say.
But that's not how it always ends.
But look, that's how we just ended it right now, right? When both sides are acknowledged.
But not everybody's us, Joe. We're talking about the general audience.
If she feel like her side is not being acknowledged,
she can keep going.
You didn't even consider.
No, she's not. Because if she knows she has that trait.
If you can't if you're not even considering getting off the game. Well, babe, I want to watch TV. Boom, boom, get off the game. Woo, woo, woo. You're not gonna be like, babe, why you gonna watch TV in here? Like, we got TV in there. Like, why you need this TV for? That will be you acknowledging why she need the TV.
If you keep the game going and you don't say shit.
Yeah, but if you be like, fuck, no, I'm about to play my game, you're not even acknowledging her argument. So, therefore, she's going to keep dragging the argument because you're not acknowledging. But you saying, oh, babe, why you need this TV? Like, we got 1,000 TVs in this damn house. Why you need this one? And then you hear her, why she want this TV? This TV might be louder, bigger, woo, 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 woo. Boom, boom. Okay, I understand you, but babe, we got 1,000 TVs. Boom, you acknowledge her argument. I doubt she's going to be like, she's going to keep going back and forth with you once you acknowledge y'all have other TVs in here. But then she could also say the same thing. Babe, we got other TVs in here.
Can't you play?
Why can't you move that game somewhere else? Baby, I want to be in the living room to watch BET. You can be in the room with that shit. Okay. And she acknowledging you, right? But when both sides are not being acknowledged, they're going to keep arguing. Like, when you acknowledge my side, I stop talking shit. And when I acknowledge your side, you stop talking shit.
But we're different.
Still though, that's mostly how our arguments come to a
nice move.
A common ground. Once you said, Jojo, I understand. I was like, okay, I got no more. If you understand what I'm saying, I got nobody to talk to.
So do you not believe there's a trait? Do you not believe there's a trait in knowing when to be quiet, when to shut the fuck up in any situational circumstance? You don't believe that's a trait.
I know.
You don't believe there's a right time.
I believe there's a time and place for everything. Everything don't need to be on go. Like my friend.
So you believe there's a time and a place for you to shut the fuck up?
My friend was like, it's a time and place to talk, and it's a time and place where you just chill. There's a time and place for every fucking thing. But to word it like that, when it comes to an argument, if her side not getting acknowledged, boom, boom, okay, obviously she's gonna keep talking. And if my side, I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you, but if you're not understanding my point, I will progress a little bit longer for you to acknowledge my side. And once I got to say all I got to say, I'm gonna leave. That's where I leave.
So
but,
you know.
I know by the time I walk out that door, you acknowledge my point.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. We gotta go. Hold on. Keep that thought.
It's lost already.
No.
You forget a little too
Well,
quick,
anyways, yeah. So in other words, just like you said, you go and you get your point across, but she's not hearing what you got to say because she's not listening. Because she's so busy on trying to stress what she's trying to stress upon you because she feels like you don't get it. And then you walk away and leave, and she keep going, and you say, "Yo, you got that." That's not you knowing when to be quiet, ending the discussion and deading it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You keep doing this. He keeps hula hooping and dancing around the bush.
I got one big question.
Because he don't want to answer the question.
All right.
I literally just answered the question.
All right. What exactly were they trying to cancel him for? Was it everything he said in general?
Everything that he said. They picked apart everything that he said. And they tried to cancel him for every single statement that he made and what he wants in a woman. Everything.
I think
they saw something wrong in everything that he said.
So is it fair to say there's certain things they can disagree with? Like certain things that it's fine that they want to cancel for?
With how he worded it, yeah. With how he worded it, yes. Everything that he stated he wants in a woman, it's outrageous that they want to cancel him for it. How he worded it, yes. You could say, Cam, you could have worded that better. Oh, it sounds like this is what you meant. That's what it sounds like. But he's not degrading women. He literally said men need to step the fuck up. He literally was out like trying to say like he's with the women or whatever. And talking about, oh, there are real women out there that really, are bad chicks, are the definition of a bad chick or whatever. The ones that don't fake it, yada, 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 yada. But that's not what I want. I want a traditional woman. I don't want a bad chick or nothing like that. This is what I want. He said everything that he needed to say, in my opinion. He shouted out the bad chicks. Shout out to the independent, strong women out there. He shouted them out. He said what the fake ones are like. He told men to step up, and he said what he wanted. Did he say it in the best manner? No. But everything that he said, I felt like it was fine. I didn't, chilling. I'm chilling. I didn't feel like anything he said was wrong or outlandish.
For Cam, I still think it's just not a commendable statement. Simple.
So you disagree with that as a broad statement, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So you think he should be out here trying to get canceled
in
for
Cam's
it?
situation, is fine. Broad statement, no. Is it cancel worthy?
From his point of view, no.
No, okay, that's... Okay.
From a normal nigga point of view, yes. If I go on IG right now and say them exact same lines, I'm expecting to be getting flooded in my DMs and getting canceled, because I'm not that tradition. I'm not a traditional man for that traditional woman, and I can't ask for something I'm not given.
Okay.
So I'm answering your question. You're saying I'm trying to hula. I'm answering your question. For Cam, I don't think Cam it should be because it's from his point of view. I don't think he should be, because that's how Cam. That's Cam's life.
But for them to go and say like he didn't.
Broad statement. It's
for them to go and talk like he didn't talk about what a bad chick was, what the fakes are like. Telling niggas that they need to step. They're forgetting all the rest of the context. They're just taking what they want to hear and bashing him for that. Right. They're not talking about.
Let's be realistic though. Most celebrities, you want a headline. You're gonna pickpocket shit. You're gonna, all right, yeah, Cam said this and that, but this one line.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like niggas like Will Smith. Hold on. I'm finna spin the track.
Wait.
I'm gonna let you finish, then I'm gonna spin the track.
It's like right. If I was a fucking icon, basically, some big celebrity the world knows, all right? I can do an hour interview of all positivity. That one little negative statement I make is what's going to be headlined. And that's what's going to get put out there. That's going to be my fucking reputation.
And I'm going to defend you just like I'm defending Cam right now.
No, because if that one little negative line holds weight, and it's like, nigga, okay, yeah, no, you're fucking disgusting for saying this, then everything positive you said before that is like, it can be discredited.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing, basically. Like, no, Cam's not cancel worthy from his perspective. It's not respectable in a general way, but don't make it seem like he bashed every single woman in the world. And that's what I'm saying. They're taking it as, well, he said this a little bit right here and this little bit here. Put it together. Cam, you're a piece of fucking shit. Leave out the details. That's common for anyone that's a celebrity. Even sports do it all the time.
Yeah, but
sport interviews, they be like, "Oh,
but he said
Anthony Edwards said he's the best player. Everyone sucks ass."
What he said.
Continue the clip. Yeah, I think I'm the best player. Shout out to this person, yada yada. They're not gonna show you that part.
The negative aspects or whatever
they picked the negative parts.
Whatever the negative parts of his conversation, I feel like it didn't hold weight for the positive things to be outshined, but it does invalidate his statement from being broad.
So who should feel offended? Because for me, I feel like all the independent chicks are chicks that don't want a man like Cam or want a man that has expectations like Cam.
If you're
shouldn't be mad at Cam.
That's what.
If that's who you are, the bad chick that Cam says, you do your own thing, you 50-50, yada yada yada. You shouldn't be mad at Cam right now because you don't even want a nigga like Cam.
That's what I said earlier.
You shouldn't be mad at that statement.
If you're independent, you're not looking for the traditional man, so you shouldn't be.
You just answered your own question.
You shouldn't be mad at him.
So you shouldn't be trying to cancel him. Those are the same people that are out trying to cancel him. I've seen TikToks where it's like, oh, it's 2022, baby. I got my own life. I'm independent, yada, yada, yada. So why are you worried about what the fuck Cam's saying he wants in a woman if you're not the woman that he wants? That's what I'm saying.
My brain went somewhere else. I'm not going to say what my brain is going to say. Because I can't be pro-women. did not pro-women. So I'm not going to drag it.
I just want your honest thoughts. If you're the independent,
I just don't think it's cancel worthy.
That he's talking about, then why are you mad at what he's got to say?
If it was someone else who wasn't in Cam's position where you're a traditional man, then yes, it's understandable. You don't disagree. But since he's a traditional man, he's not wrong for his statement. If you're not a traditional woman, you really shouldn't be complaining. Because that's not who he's looking for. If you're someone who goes 50-50 with your man and you have no problem with that, you don't want a traditional man, don't get mad at Cam for saying he wants a traditional
man. You shouldn't be out here trying to cancel Cam if that's not who you want to be with.
I don't think it's cancel worthy, like you say, but I understand why Joe says it's not commendable in the majority, because the majority of us are not traditional men.
Which is understandable. But again, I don't think niggas should be out trying to cancel niggas. You're saying it's not commendable, like it's okay for them to try to cancel him.
But that's what I said. It's normal for
celebrities
to get canceled.
That's what Joe's saying.
It's always going to be normal.
We're saying the same thing over again. This is what they're talking about.
You're saying it's not commendable.
That's just what I said. Point blank period.
Anyways, we finna move on to Will Smith. I can't feel bad for a dummy that keeps doing it to himself. I can't. Will Smith's a clown.
First of all,
Will Smith's a clown.
Spin topics like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm spinning the track. I'm spinning the track.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No,
I kind of think we found the common ground in that.
I'm spinning the track.
No, you can't. You didn't even walk into. You're gonna jump right into that bitch.
Yes, I'm spinning the track. Spinning the track.
No.
Spinning the track, yo.
No. We talked about him last week. Why we want to talk about him again?
Because it just keeps getting worse and worse for this
Fuck
man.
That Negro. Nobody gives a fuck about him. He stopped the fucking nigga on television.
It's not even that. You don't hear everybody, you should feel bad for Will Smith. He does all this for Jada. And she didn't even want to get married to him. She said that the wedding was the most biggest egotistical moment in his life.
No, that wasn't.
Shut the fuck up.
That wasn't for the wedding. That was for what he did for her. I think
her 40th birthday.
Yeah, she said it was, but he agreed. That's on his part.
Pause.
Me personally.
Pause. I've been said she like after the long time ago days, back when August Alsina thing.
When August Alsina did his Thug Thizzle, it was dead from there for me.
Because it's like she said she was able to say what she said with a straight face and not.
She told you she did what she did with another man because she wasn't unhappy with you and your marriage.
First, she said it without him being there. Then, right across from the table, next to Red Table Talk, sat him across right from the set. The same thing that she said with people before.
I think the worst
to him with a straight face, didn't budge. And it always been like it. Their relationship is like
it's always been what's public.
It was titled. Oh, I want that Will and Jada love. Nobody want that shit no more. Yeah. That shit dead news.
I can't feel bad. I can't feel bad for you.
That's why I've been last week I said she make him look stupid every chance she get. I've been said that. It's no more to talk about them. It's no more woo woo woo. We don't need to talk about them no more. That's dead. Boom boom. She goofy. He goofier. And the kids is just in the middle of it.
That's tough. I see where that boy Jaden want to get emancipated, boy.
Like, it's at this point, they need their own reality TV show because I bet a lot of people be tuned in. They should just market off of it.
Well, I mean, you see how much bread she making off that Red Table Talk, bro? Dummy bread.
And then if you make a reality TV show about you treating Will like shit, you know how much money you gonna pay?
And Will just acting like he don't got it like that, boy. Like, you got it like that. So why are you being goofy? I don't understand. If I was Will Smith, boy, woo-wee.
It's too late in his life to be trying to.
No, it is.
Well, it's not even that, bro. Just like, do your thought, bro. Leave, bro. What are you doing? Like, you should still put up with her goofy ass.
But who want Will Smith? Will Smith is not like.
Let's be realistic though. Everyone gonna want a sugar daddy, so they gonna go for it. Don't mean they a good person, but it's not like you can't get.
Like Will back in the day, okay, Will was putting Will now.
Fresh Prince.
It's like
Fresh Prince, yeah, Fresh Prince
Will. Fresh Prince.
Bad Boys Will. Around that time.
Mm-hmm. Now it's like who want Will? Will stuck.
Goofy.
Will stuck, and then Will stuck. It's too late. He already done got kids. His kids is grown. He old as fuck. He kicked out the academy. Next time
10 years, bro.
The next time he'll be in the academy, I think gonna be like 95 years old. Like it's raps.
It's bit GGs, bro. Bit GGs. Can't feel bad for him. It's just somebody was like, "Do you feel bad for Will? How do you guys feel about it?" That's how we feel about it. Though. I can't feel bad for a dummy, bro. That keep doing it to himself, bro. I can't feel bad for you.
All I can say though, he lucked out because me being Chris Rock got that whole group with Adam Sandler, the All Boys. I'm pulling up like that. On Will. I don't care.
Yeah, that nigga would've got.
We're pulling up 50 deep.
Yeah, we already. I don't think he was here for that episode. You weren't here for that episode when we was first talking about it.
We're not about to dive back into it.
Yeah, we ain't finna get too crazy, but yeah, we all stated how we would have folded Will the fuck up.
Yeah, there's no sympathy there. No you
can't feel bad.
You did that to a friend of yours, dog. You're getting punished for it, especially because the Oscars is
moral of the story.
Very white. So
that shit
it's understandable why
that happened. We don't give a fuck about it.
Anyway, so there's been a lot of questions about y'all niggas being on YouTube. So how do y'all feel about that?
The fuck? What are you talking about?
I don't got the fun.
Both y'all niggas, yo.
What you mean? Making our own YouTube?
Yeah, nigga. They want y'all niggas on the scene with me, bro.
Well, a lot of niggas.
Couple niggas.
I've been getting that shit making YouTube since like 6th grade.
So what's holding you back?
Editing, bitch. You trying to do all that? Not the fuck I.
Bro, you could first take a lot of shit though.
Bro, I feel like if I would just record my track meets, bro, they go dummy. If I record my track meets, edit them.
Like, dog, you could do an easy vlog on
vlog,
fucking going out and.
I do be out all the time.
You could first take that, dog, without having to edit too much.
But my personality, I just feel like when I'm in front of a camera, I have to animate myself. But like in person, I'm just naturally animated. So I feel like I'd be trying too much for a camera, but like in person, it just naturally flow. So you're never gonna get you're never gonna get 100% click with me in person as
On
If
camera.
yeah.
But I mean, as long as you're not one of those people that make it obvious you're doing it for cameras,
I'm not, but it's just like I can tell. Like it's just like.
Yeah, I know you gonna.
That's not. Me.
I think that's normal for everyone. Though. I think like you can kind of tell when you're doing it a little bit for the camera, but at the same time, it's not like you being ultra obvious. Where it's like, okay, he's only doing this because the camera on. In real life, you don't do that.
When we started this shit for the camera, season 2, whatever, and we started with the cameras and whatever, like. The first couple episodes, I found myself being very animated, doing very dumb shit. I'm like, bro, I ain't never do that. Like, that's weird. That's weird as fuck. But like now, I'm kind of used to it. It's like when we all talking, boom, boom. You see, I got my fucking hoodie on, get fucked no more. But when the YouTube come in, when they get a job, when they get a car, when y'all niggas really serious, cause I'm not only about to get 11 views to be editing for 5,000 hours. No.
Well, I mean, you gotta start somewhere, nigga.
No.
You gotta start somewhere.
No.
Unless you just got like that, you get the torch passed to you from a big ass like somebody who's already made it type shit. Those are the only niggas. That's what you for. Those are the only niggas.
That's what you. We're here to build you up, and then you were there to just pluck us out. So we getting you built. You gonna start from the bottom, and then we gonna pull up like Drake. No, we here type shit. I don't want to have to do no hard work. No hard work. I want you to be, this my little nigga Joe. Y'all go follow him. Get 1,000 followers in one day.
Yeah,
don't gotta do a fuck shit. Get my check in the next day.
You got like 100,000 followers. Right. Shout out my channel real quick so I can have like 40,000 followers or 0 videos.
Right. Come on now. What? Shit, I'm not trying to start from. I'm sorry.
But I feel like that's how it usually goes though. Usually the group build up, blow up, whatever, and then you go independent. You do your own thing. Because by then they gonna know who they like the most anyways. They gonna subscribe. If they wanna know what the group doing separately, they gonna subscribe. They gonna watch the group videos.
That's what 2K do. I mean, 2 Hype. 2 Hype.
Yeah. Not even AMP, bro.
AMP got their group channel, but then they all got their own channel. But like they all started their own. With them, it's different. They all started and then came together. But the AMP got like.
Well, AMP it started with Duke and Agent. Them niggas had their own channels. Then they made AMP. They got a group together. Davis, Kai, Chris, all them niggas. Then they told I think Davis is like the newest nigga with his own YouTube. Cause Kai was already going crazy.
No, David been.
A good way, like a good group that could go independent is RDC.
Yeah.
Like RDC is big, so you could
have anime niggas.
You could have Mark. You could have Why am I forgetting the name now, bro?
Isn't it Ben?
You have Ben.
You got Ben, Dylan, Desmond.
Desmond, there we go. Freaking Desmond the Menace. They could easily all have their own channels, and it'd be big because RDC is a big group that's always getting invited to stuff.
They be going crazy.
So yeah, that's what I'm not trying. That's our answer to your question. I'm not trying to do no fucking work.
And I mean,
unless y'all niggas willing to just sit there and just suck my dick while I just put out.
One of the old biggest groups on YouTube was Sidemen. Sidemen, they started as a group, then they went independent.
The British niggas.
Yep, and they still meet up to make the group videos and then do their own thing. But it's like you start as a group, then you go independent because people don't want to know what you do off camera by yourself when you're not with the group.
Right.
What kind of person you are yourself.
But yeah, I'm just. When a nigga get a car, that's probably when a nigga gonna start. Cause I can do like get ready with me, ride with me type shit. And I can just be sitting in a car having a mental breakdown, and y'all gonna be just sitting there and watch. And that's fun. Like I watch videos like that. I watch ride with me or car playlist type shit or get ready with me. I watch that type of shit. So I put that type of content out. But that gaming shit never been me, cuz. So y'all ain't never gonna get that. Y'all got these niggas for that. Y'all ain't never.
Yeah, I do it all. Reactions, gaming, all that shit.
Reaction videos, I do it with this nigga. I would never do it by myself. Cause I just. But like together, we just dick on niggas.
Yo, what? Yo, that bitch be going hard, bro. Oh my god.
But by myself, I would never. But yeah.
So what's holding you back, buddy? You already got a whole PC. I don't want to put you out there like that, but you already got a whole PC, you know.
I don't have the time.
Don't want to play PC. Don't want to play PC games with me and shit, you know.
Time. I really just can't be making videos at home right now, dog. I get the full setup. All right, I got one monitor. Okay, with the PS5 on top of the desk, and on top of that, I got 2 random younger siblings that come through, and it'd be hell trying to fucking record in the house. That's why I'm gonna get a nice camera. Get a nice camera and just vlog and shit like that before I start doing at home videos. Once I got my own nice little setup, hell yeah, I got no problem putting that camera up and being like, all right, you know what, we're gonna do this today.
I don't think y'all niggas want to be in my life anyway. Like this shit make y'all niggas want me more. Like y'all see me all the time. I come on here, y'all see the personality, y'all love it. Y'all not gonna, if y'all see it all day, the thing is, you ain't got on top. You don't gotta post daily. You could be like Corey. Corey be posting for like a solid 3 weeks straight, and then.
Well, it's not even that. They see you for.
There. You can upload.
It's
like
just like you said for the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be getting animated in the camera. When I be playing video games, it's natural. Like I forget the camera's even there. Like when I'm playing Sifu, I'm locked in, bro. I ain't paying attention, bro. That shit don't even exist to me, bro. I sit there and I talk to the game and talk shit all the time. That's from a nigga that plays video games for his whole life. That's just how a nigga built.
That's the 2K aspect there, though, too.
When you go, just like you said, you eventually get used to it. You kind of find your own little groove, kind of like how we found our little groove with the podcast, everything like that. When you start doing it, you find your little groove. You find what you like. You find what you don't like. As soon as you don't like it, the first time you do it and you go and you watch it or whatever, you say, I don't fuck with that. I ain't doing that shit again. I do it every time. I say, I ain't never doing that shit again. Never. That shit was cringe. The fuck? Edit. Gone. Dead. That shit out of there. But
y'all motherfuckers be ungrateful because a lot of people at my damn school talk about, y'all drop a 2-hour podcast. Y'all think I'm gonna listen to that? Bitch.
I dropped the vault. Bro, they was talking about, I was talking about the vault or whatever, and they were like, oh, the vault. And granted, appreciate y'all for tuning into the Vault Chronicles and everything like that, because that shit was fire. Yeah, that shit was fire.
I didn't. You never hit me up on that.
I told you the Vault Chronicles.
You said it was gonna be tuned in on YouTube, and then when I said that,
I said it was gonna be on everything but YouTube. It's not on YouTube.
And he told everyone on YouTube.
I said
he posted that, and he said on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta redo it. I'm gonna post it probably tomorrow or maybe tonight. I don't know if niggas still up, but I'll post the Vault episodes.
But even if that's so hypocritical, because niggas will go, niggas will go and they'll watch a goddamn fucking live stream edit on YouTube that's damn near 2 hours long from their favorite YouTuber or whatever. But you can't listen to no. Shut the fuck up. Stop. Shut the fuck up.
Look, watch.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What Boat episode was it?
It was the lit one.
That's the one you wanted.
It was the one you wanted. Your
bro.
favorite episode?
Y'all skiing in the parking lot and eating Subway cookies and shit. Yes, sir.
Bruh, I listened to that episode. That shit was lit, bruh. That's probably one of my most favorite episodes.
No, because y'all niggas gonna be pussy.
In the vault, bruh.
Hey, you know what? We gotta release some of him on us.
No, we can't.
Yeah, no. You gotta understand.
We literally
since we
can't.
we talking about niggas being pussy.
No, we literally can't. Well, that was... Y'all niggas is 20-something years old. That happened when y'all was fucking 16, 17. That was a long time ago. That just happened like a couple months ago with me. No. Damn, let a nigga get old first so y'all can post the shit. Damn. Because it gonna be like, you talking about me? I'm like, yeah.
So y'all can't be own up to that shit.
Y'all old as fuck.
Look, bro, just hide her from the story, bro.
Hit that. Look, she gonna hit you.
You can post the... Oh, no, we didn't. We only had it down. I thought...
No, we got like 7 Vault episodes. Yeah, there's like 7 of them.
Look, she gonna pull
But that one had to get posted first.
Be
that
like,
one had to get posted first.
What the fuck? You gonna be like, what you talking about?
No, because that's recent.
Because you ain't name drop either, though.
Yeah, you ain't name drop.
But I see it... Well, first of all...
You ain't name drop, and let's be realistic.
She's tuned in. She's actually...
All right, but let's be realistic. Is that the only time that exact situation has happened?
To me.
I mean, that's tough.
Because you gotta remember, the way I look at it is...
I did say homecoming, though. I did say homecoming.
What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Exactly. You have freshman homecoming. Anyways, bro, you gotta look at it. That's how I look at it, bro. I know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. If they ask me about it, simple question would be like, if you assuming it's you, That's on you.
Yeah.
You ain't the only one that scenario has happened with. There's no guarantee.
Well, it's not even that.
I feel like
we're not name dropping, so therefore it's like we doing you a solid, not even name dropping, because we could really get toxic and name drop. You feel me?
I definitely feel like they're
on
gonna
Instagram
know.
in the video.
I definitely feel like
up?
they're gonna know the only bitch I was eating Subway cookies with and sucking dick at the movies with. I think it don't get that more blunt.
Nah, that could definitely happen more than once.
No, definitely get more blunt than that.
That could happen more than once.
Living in the neighborhood. So y'all just having multiple females like y'all date and eating Subway cookies with bitches?
No, bruh. But I'm
it
saying,
don't mean I can say
you can't. It's not like say we get a big ass fan base, right? And like they can't go and find her because they don't know who it is. All they know is a story and a character. They don't know who it is.
If she wanna own up to it.
Yeah, if she comes out and posts a fucking story or whatever and exposes herself, that don't got shit to do with me because I didn't name drop you. You did it to yourself.
Because even at that point,
I did you a solid.
You could be like, oh,
still
yada yada, it's cap as fuck.
Hey,
you owning to doing it.
Homecoming night pod don't get posted until I'm .to. Nigga gotta be like 25 till I post.
25.
22.
Bro, it's already up, bro.
What?
It's already
What's already up?
It's already up,
Nigga,
bro.
what's already up?
It's already up.
Stop
I told
playing.
you, bro. I texted you, bro. You should have tapped in and listened.
Nigga, you posted on the Bout episode, bitch.
Nigga, you should have tapped in.
Delete
bro.
that one. No, bro, you bugging out.
I can't go back now.
Ain't no way.
Nigga, we posted whoa.
Ain't
nigga,
no way.
pause.
It's literally the Bout Chronicles, bro. How do you
What the
know
fuck
you
you talking
bro?
They're all together. They're all together.
What you mean?
They're okay. That's the first one right
The
there.
Bout Chronicles, that's it, bro.
That's one episode.
That's it. I didn't drop all of them, but that's the one, bro.
That's the one we're talking about. Parking lot and second
Yes,
date. That's the
that's
only
it.
one. And then a couple after those. That homecoming one don't get posted. Period.
Secret drop. Don't tell Joe.
Bro, I think that was the one, bro.
No. His he had a whole separate episode.
Oh, you was talking about
His was like 3 episodes
what
later
you're
where
talking
we
about.
got on his neck when he told us.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know
whenever
what
we
you're
got on his neck
It
for
was
being
that- it
like,
was that same-
oh, y'all can't keep y'all's, and we were like, oh, then we can't keep yours.
It was the same day. I believe it was the same day.
Nah, I think it was like,
different?
I think it was like, I want to say it was like 2-3 episodes later.
You know, we back then we was recording like.
I know, but I mean like maybe like 2 weeks after.
Oh shit.
We was going
Because
crazy
that one happened like around when I first got on the channel. When I first got on the pod was that one. That was probably like maybe
that was probably like
the
October type shit.
second attempt or whatever I did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a little bit before because of the time.
When did we drink coffee?
Yeah, that was in
That was
October.
early October.
Mm-hmm. That was
talking
October.
about
We had that
winter
coffee,
dates
boy.
and
Yup.
Yeah.
That was some good shit, boy.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, since y'all be complaining about long ass episodes, we finna wrap this shit up. You know what I'm talking about? Since y'all wanna be ungrateful and shit, we gonna have 30-minute episodes from here on out. How y'all finna like that shit? Yeah. How y'all feeling?
Oh God, just spit for 30 minutes is not hard.
It's not. It's light work for us. Anyways, so I'm finna sign out. No more 3-minute outros. None of that shit. It's your boy Verified J. We about this joint. Go ahead, talk to him, Joe.
Yo, it's your boy Joe. You already know the vibes. _JoJo07 and add the IG. You know the vibes. You know the deal. Tell you how I feel. You know the intro. Stop playing. We back.
Go ahead, Xander. Talk to him real quick.
All right, boys, we done. All right, and I'm glad to be back because I missed a couple episodes, so I'm glad I'm here.
You such a weirdo.
Bow, just like that. We about you.
When the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. Feel like Goku when he's in GT, better go Super Saiyan 4. Gonna blast you with that Kamehameha times 4. You can stay straight to otherworld if you want war. I don't give 2 fucks about what that boy